and welcome to Let's Go Eat, the Herald Leaders podcast about eating and drinking in the bluegrass. I'm Janet Patton. I cover craft beer and bourbon and food now.
I'm Cheryl Truman. I cover features and business.
And I'm Sally Shear, and I'm the lifestyles editor.
Today we're here at the Lexington Convention Center to talk about the Kentucky Proud Incredible Food Show, which will be here on Saturday. But before we get to that, we're continuing our donut kick. Last week we were all about the loss of Dunkin' Donuts
Downtown.
Now we have news we can confirm.
Oh yes, that North Line Donuts is opening a second location in Stonewall Center, and it should be wildly successful from the moment it opens, because that is both a population center and also the area is chock full of churches. And as any Lexington churchgoer can tell you, nothing gets them in at 8:30 on a Sunday morning like the promise
Like good donuts.
of a good donut.
And these are good donuts. If you've not been there,
Can't taste them from here, but take my word for it, they're good. They were sold out of their, they were having a run this morning when news of this blessed event came out. You could probably still get some in the future, and you can go out Clays Mill Road to Stonewall Center in the future.
and we don't know when they're going to open, right? He said sometime
Right.
in the winter. Had a lot of big food events in Lexington lately, but the Incredible Food Show has got to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, that the city hosts year-round. And it's just built a huge following in just a few years. This year's celebrity chef is Drummond, and she's very sweet. We have an interview with her in Wednesday's paper, and we're giving away tickets, right, Sally?
We have, yes, 2 tickets to the show that are free and available to people who like us, like LexGo Eats on the LexGo.com Facebook page. Like us and leave a comment about what your favorite Kentucky food is, and then share it. And we're having a drawing on Wednesday.
I think noon Wednesday is the deadline.
And we would love to hear from you, because it's 2 free tickets to a great event.
In just a few minutes to the people who run the show, and they're going to tell us all about some of the treats in store. I'm here with Teresa Lloyd and Sheila Kenny, who are going to talk to us about what we're going to see this weekend at the Incredible Food Show. So how many booths do you have this year?
We have our largest attendance ever as far as booth goes. We have in the marketplace over 135 booths.
That's incredible. What kind of stuff do you have?
We have, oh gosh, a wide range. We have, actually I just got to mention one product that just added on that's fascinating me. It's the first farm in Kentucky that will be selling alpaca meat. I didn't even realize that such a thing was. But we have cheesemakers, and not just beer cheese, which we love, but we have Kenny's cheese, Wildcat cheese. We've got a mushroom grower. We have bakeries. We have someone that does vegan graham crackers. We have someone that's doing pierogies. I mean, it's, you know, if you go to the IncredibleFoodShow.com, there's a marketplace listing, and it has everybody listed there, and you can kind of plan and map out your day. And of course the insert that was in the Herald Leader, which you can pick up as you enter the show, has all the exhibitors listed, where they are in the floor plan. So
oh, that's great, because you do need to map it out.
You need to map it out. It's a lot going on.
We're in the marketplace right now, but on Saturday this will be full of people. How many did you say you got, Sheila Kenny?
Well, we usually get between 5,000 and 6,000. This year, however, we had a kind of an early indicator that it's going to be extremely well attended, in that the presentations that are being given by Drummond, this year's celebrity chef, sold out the reserve section in just a day.
Wow.
So there's still seating available in the general seating area, and there really is no bad seat in the house. But that's sort of a good early indication that there is going to be great interest in this year's show, and we're expecting to break every record that we've held in the past 5 years.
And there's somebody else you said that was new this year, craft beer?
Yes, we've added a section in the show. We've had Kentucky wineries from the beginning, but this year, with such a swell of interest in craft beers, especially here in Lexington, we have an area that we've set aside. We have a couple of the local brewers that are showing up, and we have a full bar set up with a full complement of beers that are available in this area. So we're excited by that. Excited not only to have it in the show, but just in the general, you know, buzz in town, so to speak.
And I understand that if you get here really early, you get a treat.
Yes, the first 300 people through the door get a full Kentucky Proud breakfast. provided by the generous folks at Sullivan University. It'll be and it is a full breakfast. It is, you know, everything from fried potatoes and biscuits and eggs. I mean, the eggs actually come from Chef Wall, who works at Sullivan. He has numerous chickens, and he brings the eggs. So for that, it's
really
good.
the entire show, the emphasis is on local.
Yeah.
Everything is
I love that.
Very locally sourced. There are food purveyors that from all over Kentucky.
Great.
And they're here to talk to people about how they make their product. They're happy to sell their product. It's a great place to do early holiday shopping.
And they have a lot of stuff to try and taste, right?
Oh,
I mean, it's not just
absolutely.
beer. You can sample
Yeah.
the cheese.
Oh,
you can
cheese,
sample
everything. A lot of,
everything.
people need to know they can sample, but they can also purchase, and they're connecting directly with the purveyor of that product. So the people that are making what they're eating, they can talk to them and talk to them about how they make it or grow it or whatever. And something else we emphasize to our celebrity chef that comes in is the focus of our show, that we are about Kentucky proud, and we always encourage them, and they've been very good about this, is to the recipe that they present is a recipe that uses local ingredients.
Oh,
so
great.
I can't tell you what the Pioneer Woman's going to make, but a heavy emphasis, and we'll be using lots of local products.
So you don't know what she's going to make?
Well, maybe I
You
know,
know, but you
but I
can't
want it to
tell
be a
us.
surprise. Yeah,
Okay.
but-
Yeah, she wouldn't tell me either. I interviewed her for a story that's going to be in the paper Wednesday, and she was very sweet, very lovely lady, Reed Drummond, Pioneer Woman, and she wouldn't tell me either. She did tell me what she never cooks, never fixes, never eats. So
Is that going to be in your story?
that will be in my
oh, okay,
story.
I'm interested.
Well, thank you guys for talking to us about it. I'm really looking forward to
Thanks, Stan.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Can't wait
we are
to
too.
see
We're
Reed
excited.
Drummond and all the other chefs that are going to be here and, you know, sample a few things.
$20 with a $3 coupon on your website and on IncredibleFoodShow.com. So $17 gets you access to everything within the show.
That's $2.50 an hour. That's a deal.
That is a great deal. And Cheryl, you had a great idea for people to tell us stuff, right?
I did. It is a reader participation idea. This last weekend, my son, who is out of the house, and his lovely girlfriend came to town, and I had a lot to show them, not the least of which was taking them over to my current favorite hole-in-the-wall barbecue place, which is Red State Barbecue. If you have never been there, please go. Just get in the car and go.
Is it good?
It is truly excellent. There is not a bad thing on the menu, and what's good about eating in there is that you can get all 6 bottles of barbecue sauce, line them up, and even like put it on your potato salad because it is that good. But my idea was this. The next day, I piled in the car on the pretense of going to visit him in Richmond and seeing some of EKU, and they were visiting some of their friends there, and went to what I consider the best hole-in-the-wall pizza place in Central Kentucky, which is Apollo's Pizza, 2nd Street, Richmond. You ought to go. It's worth the 30-mile trip. It's just an incredible balance of sauce and grease and meat and topping. It's just, I can't, and their breadsticks are absolutely to die for. My question to you, tell us your greatest hole-in-the-wall experience in Lexington or surrounding counties. My email, ctruman@herald-leader.com. We'll get back to you on this.
You could also send to LexGo Eat at heraldleader.com as well. So yeah, I can't wait to see. And
Will be interesting what we hear.
yeah, and if you need some ideas of places to try, these aren't holes in the wall, but they're pretty established restaurants. The new Beyond Grits is out from the Lexington Convention and Visitors Center, the Visit Lex people, and it has a lot of new restaurants listed. They're not necessarily new restaurants, they're just restaurants that are new to the Beyond Grits
New to the
guide.
listing.
Yeah, and some of them, the way you get in the guide is to be pretty good. You have to be well reviewed on TripAdvisor to get into the guidebook. So some of these are places, I guess, that just got better. Because I know that I used to been going to Good Foods Co-op Cafe for years, but now it's just now made the cut. So
Because
yay.
Good Foods Kale, people.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Delicious. Yeah.
And some
Yeah.
that just opened, like Vinaigrette Salad Kitchen, one of my personal
Yeah,
favorites.
right.
When I'm,
Right.
you know, on the days when I'm not stuffing my face with Apollo's Pizza.
Or
Dad's
donuts.
is on the list.
Yes,
Yeah,
Dad's.
Dad's.
We talked about that last week.
They always
yes.
have that great and distilled which is going to be the new restaurant at Gratz Park. And we'll have some news on that pretty soon as well. So
Not open yet, but soon.
no, but as soon as we get some word, we'll share it with you. And until then, let's go eat.
Yeah, I need a donut. I don't need a donut.
and
I
drink.
want a donut.
Yes, and drink and share.
We'll be eating donuts on your behalf.